Hello everyone, welcome to Oracle F1 channel. In this video we are going to see Oracle 19c pluggable database unplug from source and plugging to target database, and what will happen on the standby side while unplug and plugging into the data guard environment. So here I have two databases are running, DG1 and OGG SRC, that is DG1 data guard database and OGG that is another database is running. I am going to unplug from OGG SRC plug to I am going to plug into DG1 database. And what will happen on the standby side while unplug and plugging to the data guard environment? Let's go to the video. I am logging to that OGG SRC source database and checking how many PDBs are there. Either side I am checking on the standby side. This is a standby side. DG2 I am validating how many plugs are there, and also the database role. So here it is, the physical standby database is running on the another node. So I have configured that Oracle data guard broker. So I am logging into that data guard primary database now. So validating, here it is running the test plug 2, the pluggable database is running. So we have created the data guard for this primary database. This is OGG source database. I am going to unplug some OGG SRC plug from here in this container. I am closing that OGG SRC source plug and I am going to unplug now. So got unplugged. Now I am validating the data file. Now I am going to drop this pluggable database from this container. So validating, there is no PDB in this container. Okay, come out from this container, I mean in this database, and I'm going to plug in this database. I mean DG1 database container. I'm going to plug this OGG source plug. Now I'm validating the data file in this container, and here it is, already available one pluggable database, and again I'm going to create the pluggable database using that manifest XML file. Already we have created from the source container. I'm going to plug into target container now. The target database, it is running a data guard environment with the data guard broker. I mean DG1 it's running. DG1 is a primary database and DG2 is standby database, and it's running a data guard broker as well. So now create pluggable database using the manifest XML file, no copy using, I mean no copy temp file reuse. Okay, what will happen on the standby side? I opened that alert log file, and from the standby side, let's see, you can see the data guard standby side that MRP have been broken. already that MRP has been broken. Why? Because of unidentifying the file name like system.01.dbf. So media recovery terminated with the error 1274. So background media recovery process shut down. So standby side the MRP got broken while we are creating that pluggable database on the source side. I mean primary database side using that XML file. Earlier in my earlier video we have seen using creating pluggable database using PDB seed. There is no stopping. I mean there is no MRP has been shut down. MRP is running while we are creating using PDB seed. But while we are creating that database, pluggable database using XML file, it got broken the standby side. So now I am opening that pluggable database open read write mode. So already that MRP got broken, so it won't be sync in the database now. So the database in unsync. Now I am doing alter save state. The database has been opened read write. Pluggable database has been opened read write, and I am doing that save state. And you can see that DGMGM, the data got broker. I am opening the data got broker. Log into a sys user. So you can see primary database is up and running fine without any issues, and standby databases there will be multiple errors and warning detected for the member. So why? Because of the radio play already stopped. While we are plugging the pluggable database on the source side primary side, it's breaking that MRP on the standby side. So I am doing alter system switch log file and validating that how many logs are generated. Like I am validating the max sequence number from the source side primary database. Coming to standby side, the logs are shipping. The logs are shipping, but so I am validating what are the logs have been archived, how many logs are applied, and what is this log archive log status. I am validating through this query. So till sequence number 47 has been applied archive log. So 48 49 it's pending, that is due to MRP broken, so it's not been applied but archived. It's that log have been shipped into the standby side. So I'm giving another switch here. So validating the log, and you can see that logs are shipping here in the alert log. It's showing logs are shipping to standby side, but it is not applied because of that MRP has been broken. So now I'm going to shut down standby database, and then I need to open standby database no mount mode Now I am going to restore standby control file from service. So it's running the standby control file created from service DG1. Alter database mount. What will happen? Like it will start automatically since data guard broker has been enabled. It's working. So configuration. So you can see DG1 data guard primary database is running fine without any issues, and DG2 still we are having some issues, multiple errors or warning detected for the member. So database DG1, DG2. So radio play is stopped. Play lake not be determined. So now I'm going to restore the pluggable database. The particular pluggable database only I'm going to restore. That data file will be restored on standby side. I'm not restoring entire database. Once restored the data file, we no need to recover and all. We just start the MRP. Edit database DG2 set state, apply on. Now you can give a switch and you can validate now that log sequence it's been applied or not on the standby side. Coming to the standby side, now you can check. It will take few minutes to sync because just now only we have started the MRP. Now you can see that standby alert log, the media recovery happened, like alert log, archive log has been recovered, media recovery happened. So now everything looks fine. Both the database DG1, DG2, the primary and physical standby databases are in sync. So database DG1, it's working fine, looks good, and so database DG2, physical standby apply on, it looks good. So database status success. Where I'm validating that DG1 and DG2 validate database as well, because I'm going to switch over and failover in the next video. In my next video, I'm going to do that switch over and failover activity, and I'm going to create another standby database, snapshot standby. I'm going to create one primary, couple of standby database I'm going to create. Let's see in next video. So now I have validated the recovery status enabled or not on the both the side, primary and standby side. It's enabled. failure, any recovery failure are there, but list failure will be working on only primary side. It won't work on standby side. So I am validating again on the primary side. There won't be any failures like recoveries are there. It's pending. So everything looks good on the primary and standby side. So successfully we have restored, we have newly pluggable database successfully we have restored on standby side, and the database are both the database are in sync. Primary and database standby database are in sync. So there are no failures found in the match specification. Okay, so everything looks good.